Hey everybody, Frenzy here. This is probably going to be my last summer movie review because, well, for me, school starts tomorrow. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. And I think because of that, I'm probably not going to be making a whole bunch of videos lately. I guess it all depends on my schedule and probably on homework and stuff. But I am excited to see all my friends again at school, and I'm a little concerned about classes that'll be over my head in that department. But then again, you didn't click on this video for my school plans. You came for the review of District 9, which I just saw last night. I'll admit, I was very impressed with this movie. I mean, this was not what I was expecting at all. I mean, this is definitely a really unique movie. I mean, I don't think you've ever seen a movie like this. It's kind of, I don't think you could compare this to anything. But what I really liked about this movie with the point of view from which it was told was very unique, and it's a little hard to sum up. See, it starts off. First, start off, you kind of think, oh, this is kind of gonna be like Cloverfield, but I don't know. It's really hard to describe. It's kind of like the same way, like in The Office, they like sometimes cut to like interviews with people. It does that, and it's it's kind of more like The Office and Cloverfield point of view style. I know it's a weird comparison comparing show like The Office to like a R-rated bloody alien movie like District 9, but that's kind of how it was told. But then like after like probably maybe a half hour or so, kind of settles into like a more traditional approach and like kind of lays everything out on the platter for you. It goes like to traditional movie. And I will agree with a bunch of people. Maybe that's what Cloverfield should have been. But I thought it worked for that movie. But that's another review altogether. But there's not is very unique point of view from this movie. It did take me a little while to kind of get used to this, but I don't know. It was unique. I did like it, but I will say this: the visual effects in this movie were outstanding. I mean, the CG in this movie, like I don't know how you can top it. The aliens, they look 100% real, and it was kind of a tough pill to swallow for me when I heard they're all fake. There's not a real alien in this movie, and so I was like, "Are you kidding me? These guys, they look so real." I mean, the effects the effects in this movie are of Oscar caliber. They're really great. Another thing I like the actor who plays the main character. I can't recall his name. Sharto something or another. I don't know. Somebody correct me on this. Somebody tell me his name in the comments because I can't recall it a minute. Something Kolpe or something or another. I don't know. But he was very great in the role of Vikas van der Merwe. I don't know. Sorry, forgive me. It's a kind of a thick accented movie. Kind of takes you a while to. It takes place in Africa, so there's kind of takes you a while to figure out what they're saying. But he was very good in the lead. I did enjoy him. I thought it was kind of a unique approach for like a hero in a movie, other than like other movies, and that it's kind of a little cliche. This guy, he's not like a normal hero in the movie. He's conflicted and he's like troubled. And he makes kind of stupid decisions sometimes, but he was a very good actor, and I hope we see more of him in movies to come. I heard the only reason he's in this movie is because he went to college with the director, so that's pretty cool. And I did like the setting in this movie. The setting in this movie is very unique, like all the slums and like Africa and District 9. Very unique, and from what I heard, like they're real. All the slums used in this movie are real. I mean, according to IMDb at least. So they only built one fake shack out of all those. So I'm like, wow. But well, I did like the message this movie had to convey, like about like acceptance and like the evils of prejudice against aliens. But at the same time, it doesn't like shove it in your face. It's actually a subtle message in like a big sci-fi action movie. Hard to believe, I know, but yes, there is subtlety in this movie. And the big action scene at the end with like, the stuff in the robot suit and everything, that was really cool. And I heard a lot of people say like it's like kind of like a Halo game or like some sort of video game, and I think this would definitely be a really cool video game, and I hope they consider a video game of this because there are a lot of possibilities with this idea. And I think they could definitely make like another 10 movies with the possibilities that they open up in this film. Speaking of which, a little complaint I had about the movie was the ending. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything. My reviews are spoiler free, but I didn't like the ending in that it left too much stuff hanging, and that it's like I'm not sure they're really leading up to a sequel. I'm not. I don't know if this is gonna be like this is the kind of movie that really needs a sequel. But I did not like the fact that it just left so much stuff hanging, and you're left under the theater like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen with that? What's gonna happen with that? So again, this is one of those movies. If you're expecting like a solid, complete resolution, you're definitely gonna be disappointed. So if you, but this is definitely a worth seeing movie. It's definitely worth the price of admission. It's like one of those movies where like you just want it to go on because it's just so enjoyable to watch. Just get sucked into this world. And they definitely did a great job with this movie. The effects were great, the action was great, the setting was great, acting was great. And despite all the cliffhangers on this movie, this was definitely a definite worth seen movie. I think I'd probably give this one the full 5. It's definitely a worth seeing, a great sci-fi movie, great action movie. It's a great movie all around. And this is definitely, if you're like saying, ooh, I don't know if I should see this or not, this looks interesting. Definitely see this. Because the trailers, they're a little misleading, the trailers. They make it's not like a full-blown, all-out action movie. It's not a horror movie. It's just, again, it's kind of hard to describe this movie. It's kind of hard to compare to. It's kind of like The Fugitive meets I Am Legend and like the same filming style as Cloverfield. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to describe. Go see it for yourself. You know, you'll give your own opinion. For now, Frenzy227 is out.